What's going on? What's going on, party people? All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing, man? I'm excited. I'm excited to get this flowing for you guys today. You know, yeah, it's good. I've actually been on a pretty good streak this week. It seems like anytime that I do a course, I always do very well, like the next day, or the following week, which is really cool. So if anything, I may do a whole bunch of courses just to do. So if anything, if you're on here right now, go ahead and write down your name and where you're calling in from. Oh, my mic. Yeah, so go ahead and state your name and where you're calling in from. And we'll go on from there. Also, go ahead and like this if you can be able to hear me. I want to make sure you can be able to hear me. And if you can, go ahead and put in the chat, hey, Philip is live right now. I would greatly appreciate that. We'll probably get started. What time is it? It is about 10 o'clock. Yeah, man. So I'm really excited to continue this. We have about 36 people in the beta group, which is cool. It's a third of, what I was looking for. But I'm excited to continue to grow this over time. Being the fact that I've built organizations before, I know it does take time, and I'm excited to get this thing going. But what's really cool is this chat has been pretty lit. As far as the trades that I've been putting out, I've lost count how many pips. What's crazy is I haven't even caught all of them because they're all like hitting at the same time. So whoever said that there's no money in December, they need to go somewhere. Man, this thing went all the way up and dropped. Crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing going. If anything, I'm only going to do 4 pairs. I'm not going to do gold because I don't think it's necessary. We are live. Maybe I should have, what do you call it? Send out an email today. It's just I don't want to be sending out like too many emails and stuff like that. What's going on, Zachary? All right, so no matter what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Currently I am up, I think it's like 60. Yeah, currently I am up 61 pips on GJ, which is cool. It'd have been amazing if I caught it all the way at the top. I didn't. What's going on? Oh, now Kay want to come on here. Now Kay, I feel you. It's cool. Anyways, how you doing, brother? So what am I saying? Oh, you can't even see my screen. So let's actually do this the right way. So what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Today is December 5th, 2018, and you're here with Philip Anglade, where I'm going to be speaking about what I see in the actual markets themselves, specifically on 4 pairs, the only 4 pairs that I really look at on a daily basis. And if anything, I'm just going to stick with these. Like I do other pairs and stuff like that, but I just want to be as simple as I can. That's just how I've learned to trade, and it's just been working for me very well. So the pairs that I personally follow, and if anything, if you're going to be following me, I would follow as well. EURUSD, AUDUSD, USDJPY, and GBPJPY. What's pretty interesting is I have been more consistent as far as, let's just say that if I do 100 trades, about 85 to 90% will leave me in a profit with AUDUSD, right? When it comes to which one has made me the most amount of pips, has definitely been GBPJPY. And which one has made me the most money, if I'm not mistaken, is USDJPY. All right. But I'm pretty sure GBPJPY is up there. I'm going to have to check. So what's going on, guys? We got Zachary on here. We have Kay. We have Jazz, Michael from all the way from Australia. We have Jose, Gregory, and Sanquisha. You guys are in the United States. If you're on here, go ahead and write your name, where you're calling in from. I think it's pretty cool that everybody can be able to see where you're calling it from. Yes, I do this live. So if you're catching this on a recording, go ahead and write in the comments where you're calling it from as well. I think it's pretty cool to be able to see where everybody's coming from. So we're going to go ahead and actually get this thing started. Currently, right now, I'm actually up 63 pips on GBPJPY. I actually called this out in our private group chat for only what I call "you are the indicator" indicators. So that's what I call them. So for the indicators group. All right. So the only way that I can be able to do that at this current moment is by being a beta member, or if you're watching this on a recording, then actually getting started with the in-person or online version of the You Are the Indicator course. That's the only way we'll be able to get those type of trades. What's going on, Jaron? All right. And yeah, we actually put out trades on USDJPY today, AUDUSD yesterday. Man, it's just been really, really good. All right, so let's go ahead and actually get into the charts to see how we're going to close out this week and what we did from last week. All right, well, from Sunday at least. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So when it comes to EURUSD, what's crazy is I was in a crazy profit as price was pushing down. And I saw that price broke structure and started heading up, and I had to close out my trade in the loss, which is unfortunate. But it did hold this level of resistance and then just kept on pushing down. But I don't, when it comes to EURUSD, as of Sunday, I did not look at this pair at all because it broke this area right here and I wasn't having it. So I didn't touch EURUSD. After that, I do still see, prices being held, but price past this area right here, it is still considered tested. And if you don't understand what I mean by tested, literally, if anything, let me go ahead and actually show you. So at any point in time that you're ever looking to actually get into our actual course, you just go into fxpronow.com. When you go into fxpronow.com, probably by the time that you see this, most likely things on here are going to change. But you go ahead and actually click clear, and you're going to see the fact that this is the actual You Are the Indicator course. It's literally half price for now, which is cool. You're going to get literally over 50 videos that are going to like give you basics, not basics, but give you, bring you from wherever you are to wherever you want to go when it comes to the trading world. But you'll be able to see the breakdown of literally everything that's in the course itself when you scroll down. And what I was just talking about tested is literally in this video right here. Maybe only 8 minutes, but those 8 minutes are strong. Right? So tested, support, and resistance. All right. So that's what happened here. Where am I looking at? Yeah. So we see the fact that price went over this area, but it's still considered tested. All right. So it didn't break it technically, but it's still, I just don't trust it. So it's still considered to be holding on this level of resistance, but still, being the fact that price broke through this so strong, I'm okay with that. All right. So when it comes to EURUSD, I'm just gonna hold that for a little bit. There is some minor level of support, resistance that's still being held over here. So there are still some more sells when it comes to this area right here. But as you can see, price did not, push down to this area over here as of yet. Price has not found some level of support, at least to this area. So when it comes to, oh yeah, good stuff, Jose. See, man, coming out of the of the in-person course, smashing it. Good stuff, brother. So he just mentioned, Jose just mentioned that he smashed GBPJPY's TP. Good stuff, man. I'm happy to hear that. So when it comes to EURUSD, I'm just in a limbo, being the fact that it did break this area, pushed up. I don't know if this is a retest to keep on pushing up. I'm just not going to say anything about EURUSD, AUDUSD. Now, this is freaking crazy. So yesterday, what's unfortunate is I called out this trade. I'm like, listen, what's going to happen is price is going to push up from here, go to here, right? And then push up to 38.2. And then from there, I'm going to set my take profit at negative 27%. I put this out in the chat. And no problem, brother. Believe me, it's because of you. So what he wrote on here is, yes, sir, all thanks to you, man. But if it wasn't for you taking the initiative to go ahead and actually have trust to get into the course and then actually receive this information, you would have never had it. But not only just that, but doing the extra work that is required to actually make this thing happen for you. So well done. So what I said was point A, point B, point C, 38.2. Once it gets to this area, then I'll look back at it. And then from there, set my take profit negative 27%. Let me know if you guys saw that in the chat. But either way, literally it smacked this and then dropped. And I didn't even have the chance to be able to cash that. It wasn't something major. It was only about 50 pips or something like that. Oh no, like 37 pips, nothing crazy, but it's still money in the bank. But what's crazy is the fact this thing just kept on flowing. And I didn't catch any of this. At this point in time, I was actually busy. I caught this really late. And I was like, okay, it's probably going to keep on pushing. And it just kept on going. So I don't know if this is a continuation of this downtrend. We do have to see, okay, what's going to this is the main thing. What's going to happen here is, let's go ahead and take this off. This doesn't matter anymore. What's going to happen here is price going to hold this level of support. You caught that? Good stuff, Jazz. I'm so happy to hear that. So Jazz, she's actually in You Are the Indicator private group. So that's probably why she was able to actually catch that. Or if you caught that by yourself, good stuff. I'm happy to hear that. So what we see here is we have to see, okay, is price going to hold this level of support? If price goes ahead and breaks through here with a full candle, right, on this H4 time frame, and what I'm talking about is going to be specifically spoken about in here, broken support and resistance, 8 minutes. That 8 minutes, I promise you, it's full of value, right? So if price goes ahead and actually breaks through here with a full candle under this area on the H4 time frame, what I'd suggest is to wait for price to break through. What will happen is, and as you can see, I said that it was going to keep on pushing down and may push up, but this is completely irrelevant if price breaks through this last low. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to take off all of this because now we're looking at something completely different now, being the fact that price has, pushed down so aggressively. So let's just see. So let's just say price goes ahead and gets a full candle to close under this area. I would like for this to come back and retest. Let's see how far. I would like price to at least come to 38.2 or to about 61.8, somewhere in that region. And once price gets back up to this area right here, I would like for this to continue its way to the downside. And what do I see? I see the fact that this negative 27% somewhat correlates with my weekly key level, and being the fact that these two correlate with each other, you know, this is just you know, some type of confluence, but you know, this is just speculation. The reason why it's only speculation is because price has not broken through this area. If price holds this level of support, then I still see price continue its way to the upside, and then that's completely different move. And honestly, I would actually rather that one, because then I can be able to get into that one now and I have to wait. And then from there, I know there's a lot going on. And then from there, if price goes ahead and holds this level of support, point A, point B at the top right here, I would see price go into this negative 27% over here. So right now it's at 88.6 when it comes to fibs. If price holds that or holds 100% retracement, then I do see this heading back to negative 27%. So it all matters what's going to be happening throughout most likely London session tonight. So we'll see how that goes. When it comes to AUDUSD, I am not in this. I'm going to go ahead and actually take off this alarm. That doesn't matter to me. If anything, I'll set up an alarm at this level of support to see, okay, what's happening over there. Okay. So that is that. Now, let's go to USD. Oh my God, this thing just kept on dropping. So I'm actually going to show you guys the Facebook itself, so you can be able to see like how much I've been posting in here. So literally, this is what it looks like. So I'll call out something. GBP for GBPJPY, looking for a bearish, blah 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 blah. You know, looking for the pullback, and well, that's yesterday. Let's do today. So GBPJPY December 5th. I'll say, look, this is what we're looking for, blah blah blah. And right after this, what do we see? We saw the fact that it did actually continue its way to the downtrend, caught beautifully, and then I just wrote set TP at negative 27%. And then from there, what I wrote in here was that the fact that it actually retested. And then after it retested, I said, okay, it's about to continue its way to the downside. And that's exactly what it did. And as you can see, it just kept on going and kept on going. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but what I do is more than just teach you guys. I'm literally showing you step by step as the market is moving. So as you can see here, this was 13 hours ago, and then 12 hours, and then 10 hours, and then 7 hours, and then 7, and then 3 hours, and then 2 hours. So that's how this goes. And this is specifically for GBPJPY, right? So let's go ahead and just do that one right now. All right. And it just keeps on going. It's still going. You know, we caught this all the way up here, and it's all the way down here. Let's see how much we're up right now. And we are up 91 pips. Fire. Good stuff, man. So as far as me personally, I caught it down here. It did retest all the way up here. I wish I got in all the way, but right now I'm currently up actually 74 pips on one, but the average for all of them is right here at 71 pips in total. So yeah. So how do we catch this? Let's go ahead and go to the H4 time frame, even though I didn't catch anything based on the H4. But what I do want to let you guys know is the fact that there is a level of resistance that was held. That's why I was looking mostly for sells. From last time, what I told you guys was point A, point B. Let's just find an average level of resistance. Level of support. So point A, point B. That's not true. We're going to do it down here. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. We'll do it like right here. So what we see here is the fact that, so the reason why I put it here and not up here is because point A, point B, this has a point C already. Now from point A, point B, and then point C, this entire area, price got to 38.2. Being the fact that it got to 38.2, it has qualified for a lower high. Being the fact that it has qualified for a lower high, I want to go down to lower time frames to find my entries. All right. What I see here is the fact that it's consolidating. Boom, boom, boom. And it broke through this area right here. Retested, and then boom. I told you guys, hey, listen, I don't know if you could be able to look back at the video that I put up on Sunday, and you'll see exactly what I told you to do. I said, listen, if price close, and this is where I wrote it. If price closes past this, you want it to retest, and then from there drop. What did it do? Broke past, retest, broke again, retest, and then dropped. All right. So I caught the drop here. I got out somewhere around here, and then it came back up and then pushed down again. So it pushed down the retest again. So I got in. It pushed down and then pushed back up. This is where I actually got in. Or did I get in here? I think I got in over here, right? Pushed up. And then from there, now it's continuing its way to the downside. And what I'm looking to do is just go ahead and set up my TP right here at this 142.89 is where I did. I just rounded up, being the fact that that's just where I set my take profits. You know what I mean? And then also, as we can see here, there is a correlation with over here as well. So I just want to do a little higher. So let's go ahead and go to the M30 time frame just so we can be able to get into the technical details. So point A, point B, I just found the level of support the entire way. Point C at 78.6. And what do we see? We see on the M30 time frame, which is a little better time frame. So we do see a level of bearish engulfing pattern right here, right, which is beautiful. And then another one over here, right? And then what do we see? Continuation. Ooh. We see the fact that it pushes down, right? Being the fact that it broke structure on the M15 time frame. Let's go ahead and actually look at that so you can see more details. Broke structure in that M15 time frame. The buyers say no, 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 and then the sellers say yes, 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 and then continue. And that's what you want to do, man. You just want to look for the breaks and structures, retests as high as possible, right, at the 78.6, and then the continuation of this move, man. And this is going to be a beautiful one, a couple hundred pips, and we're not even going to have to really like manage this one too much because it's already been managed. So I do see definitely 120 pips being collected for this one particular move, not including the moves that we did from earlier, which is beautiful. And then I'll just continue to see more lower lows and lower highs as we continue. If I was to go ahead and zoom out, let's see where we're at. Yeah, we still got some time until this monthly key level is hit. I called that out a while ago. Literally, price pushed down so hard and then pushed up, and now I think it's going to continue its way to the downside. Being the fact that the whole world was looking, okay, is it an uptrend? Nah, it's definitely not an uptrend. People thought with this push right here is going to break this level of resistance. No. This area right here, did it break that level of resistance? No, it didn't. I don't know why like Siri comes out of nowhere and says, you know, that I need her, and it's like, nah, bro, I did not call you. So these level of resistance were not broken, and I think these sells are going to continue for a while now. So let's go ahead and go to USDJPY. This was actually caught as well. Let's go ahead and actually go into the Facebook so I can be able to show you literally what I wrote, and it did it. So USDJPY 6 p.m. looks like it's about to drop them draws. I don't know why I like that so much. I think it's funny. So what I said was, what you see is price is about to the price fell drastically and then found some level of support right here, and then retraced about 50% right here. And it's found a bearish engulfing pattern, and you'll see it when you go inside here. Has found a lot of action to the downside after the bearish engulfing, and probably retest. It will probably retest, meaning like break, push back up, and then retest and continue its way to the downside. All this matters, blah, 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 right? And literally, so I said that at 4 hours, at 3 hours, I said, listen, if price breaks through this area, then it will continue, and What do you see? It did, right? And I said, what we want to do is we want to wait for the retest. And that's what I said over here, right? We want to wait for the retest. I know I said it somewhere in there, right? Anyways, so that's the retest right here. And that was 2 hours ago, right? So after 30 minutes, blah, 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 okay. And what do we see? Boom. So it's all here, man. Here's the thing, like I promise you, like you got nothing to lose. Like this is literally what you've been waiting for. Straight up. I've just been holding back. And the reason why I've been holding back is to just be nice. But now I'm going all out. I'm gonna give everybody the sauce. Like this has been working out for me for a long time now, and I have been, like kind of teaching you by just doing, but now I'm starting to realize like I can just like give you it all, and in my opinion, it's all going to come out when you actually see the details in between. And where will you receive those details in between? Well, the way that you're going to get those details in between are literally when I'm speaking about each and every point in between. All right. So I'm going to be speaking to you about types of traders. I'm going to speak to you about time frame correlation, the purpose of each time frame, TradingView, how to set it up, monthly and weekly key levels, daily and H4 key levels, uptrend when it comes to market structure, when it comes to an uptrend, to a downtrend, test support and resistance, which is a key thing, broken support and resistance, trend lines, and Fibonacci retracement tools. And believe me, there's much more to come. I just got started, and I'm still editing. I'll literally show you what it looks like to freaking go through this stuff. So I'm redoing my monthly and weekly key levels video literally right now. And it takes a long time to do this. This is an hour and something video where I got to continuously just edit over and over and over again. And I actually did some more videos today. So this is some of it. These are some of the videos. I shot a lot of videos today so I can be able to put these things out. Daily and weekly kilos, daily and H4 kilos are coming out next. I'm actually redoing trend lines right now. And then after that, I got some more fibs and then breaker structure and then a whole bunch of other stuff after that. So that's what I'm working on, man. And I am so excited because I know what's going to come out of this for the people that really pay attention and really take this thing seriously. So I'm happy that Jose, is already, making money from this content. Just got out of our in-person class not too long ago. I'm going from there, man. So if you have any questions, go ahead and send me a message through Telegram. All of my details are on the link on the description below. You can be able to always contact me at Philip, Philip, so only one L, at fxpronow.com. And if you want to just go ahead and actually become a part of the beta group, you can be able to become a part of the beta group on fxpronow.com. You'll be able to sign up. And also, I forgot about this. I'm actually giving away another $500, which is crazy. So I actually want to show you guys this. So last night, I actually gave away $500 to one of the people that are in our group, as you can see here. So here. This wasn't me that sent it. This was my friend Zachary right here. So he actually got a part of our course like a couple hours prior to actually winning. And he actually used, and I'm not suggesting to use this, is not what I'm saying. I'm just sharing his story. He actually used some of his honeymoon money, and his wife was like, "You better make money from that." So probably not like that, but somewhere along the lines, because that's how my girl would say it. But either way, well, he got his money back, which is pretty kind of funny. So if anything, we have 36 people in the actual group. Once we get this group to 50 people before December 16th, so today's the 5th, so there's about 10 or 11 days left. Once we get that to 50, then I'll release the Kraken or whatever it's called. So I'll release the floodgates, and the second that we get to 50, I'm gonna go ahead and actually put that out there. And yeah, man, you haven't. I'll put it like this: like I'm wild, right? I'm wild. So I just like giving stuff out. I think it's fun, you know. So you never know what I'm gonna give out. So what I'd suggest is stick around, just because I may just give something, just because. All right. So if you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. Let's get this group to 50. To tell you the truth, let's get this group to 100. Just know that it's going to keep on going until we get there. Because I set a goal, I'm getting there, whatever it takes. All right. So let's get it to 50 first, and then we'll go on from there. So greatly appreciate your time, guys. Hopefully you guys caught some knowledge. Hopefully you guys catch some pips in the future. When it comes to UJ, I don't know if we even did UJ, but here, let's just make sure, so I can just let you know what the future entails when it comes to UJ. I'm tripping. All right, UJ. Let's go ahead and do UJ real quick. Let's go to the higher time frame, because either way, I want to know where this is going, because I haven't looked at the higher time frame in a little bit. All right, I want this to retest. Man, this is going to go to -27. This is going to keep on flying. So probably another 25 pips. I'm just all in on GJ. So that's why I'm not even on UJ either, even though I would have caught this whole move too. Sheesh. But there is a level of support here. We got to find that this level of support is broken. If price goes to this -27 area, I'll wait for that to retest, and I'm definitely getting in this UJ, because this level of resistance is just so crazy. Like, I'm actually going through the course. I'm actually redoing the course right now for the online version, and I'm starting to realize, like, man, this is wild. Like, you can be able to go all the way back and be able to actually see that there's actually a trend line that's squishing price in this area as well. Right? You see this level of resistance here. We see this trend line right here. This one doesn't really show as clear, because I drew it from over here, which is kind of weird. But either way, man, that's a wild text. So either way, I do see price probably not, getting here again, and probably like rejecting at this point again, based upon the higher time frame, based upon like where price is going in the future. But as far as right now, H4 time frame, I'm literally looking for price to break through and close past on the H4 time frame, past this level of support. I want this to retest, and I'm definitely getting in on this UJ to the downside, because these moves to the upside were just so clean, and it's just being squished. Right? I don't know if this is an opportunity for a trend line. I don't really use trend lines too much, to tell you the truth, but I guess we'll see over time. But I do see this continuing to the downside if price closes here. So this H4 time frame, so between until the end of the week, this is going to be a big deal when it comes to UJ, because it's been in a weird area for this point in time. So I'm just getting a text from a homie saying that he's actually going to get the course next week. Good stuff. So that's going to bring it closer to 50. And I'm really excited, because, like, man, I've known my boy that just texted me just now. I've known him for a while now, and he was actually in my prior organization that I was working on before. And at the point in time, like, I was saying, hey, we can really make this thing go in the prior organization, and that I really believed it, because we kept on going. But now, like, it's not even like a belief thing. It's like a is. Just got to learn it, do it, apply it, master it, and just keep on moving. So really appreciate your time, guys. And see you guys soon. What's tomorrow? Thursday. So we'll be on the Red Blue Cloud method. And we'll go from there. All right. See you guys soon. Any questions? Hit me up. Peace. Let's get it.